Hi, in today's video I'm gonna show you crazy glitches and incredible skips that Little Nightmare speedrun community found since the game's release. This is not going to be a guide, but a showcase. You're not gonna see every single little glitch and optimization, but worry not, I picked for you the coolest stuff found yet. One of the game's biggest skips is the Hunter launch. It was in fact found in the demo, but survived for the full release of the game. After sneaking behind Hunter's back and going through the little door, we go to the main menu, but then resume the game straight away to reset level's geometry. And boy oh boy, the default geometry for this pile is very interesting. If you stand in specific places, it'll launch you straight up in the air. And if you manage to hit the roof of the house just right, Mona will fly straight to the end of the level, skipping all of this developer's hard work. Unlucky for them, but lucky for speedrunners, it saves about 9 minutes. Pausing helps the game to load the levels chunk so Mona has somewhere to land instead of going through the floor. Right before the Hunter launch, we get a case of weird physics interaction. If you grab this shoe and slide into it, making it go into the box, it'll push the box with extreme force, allowing you to do this section quickly and without waiting for your AI companion 6. Bullies in the school chapter is a very tough opponent. In this section you're supposed to hit 4 of them, and then the last one will drop an intact head that you can then use to go through the cafeteria unharmed. It is extremely slow because you have to do the fight first, and when wearing the head, game slows you down significantly. But what if you could somehow get through without the head? With a well-timed jump you can use this bully to hop over the trolley and they won't attack you in this room. However, the next one poses a real challenge. But if you follow a very precise route, you can just make it through the corridor, saving 30 plus seconds. And arriving at one of the weirdest skips in the game. Normally here you need to climb to the very top and get that jar with a brain in it. It's the only thing that can press this button to open the door, or at least it's intended to be. If you pick up this jar, throw and break it, it briefly spawns another jar that is invisible. If you manage to pick it up quickly before it disappears, it can then be thrown at the button and the door will open. You can even pick up another invisible jar after breaking the first one, it'll spawn every time. I already made a separate video about this skip, but it's so huge that I'll include a brief version of it here as well. In the hospital section, after a few minutes you arrive at this central hub area where you'll need to go right, then left to get 2 fuses to open the elevator and then proceed to the end of the level. Turns out, if you fully restart the game after the TV cutscene, then go past this pillar that loads the room with the left fuse, then grab a checkpoint at the fuse box and exit to the menu, when you resume the game, there will be a fuse lying around. It comes from the left room and not only skips going left, but pretty much the entirety of the right section as well, as we can use it to break this window from the wrong side and grab the right fuse, saving almost 10 minutes. Here's a few cool jumps in the Pale City. Instead of sending 6 to the other side, you can jump from the planks and climb to the crank yourself without waiting for her, and then with a precise jump and hanger release timing, you can send Mona to his death. But grabbing a checkpoint on his way down so he respawns on the other side. Instead of doing this room's puzzle with electricity, it's possible to jump to the TV without even moving the cart at all. A bit tricky, but a very doable, huge skip. We can leave this lady watching her TV in peace instead of bothering her if we do a delayed jump from the very edge and angle ourselves towards the balcony's railing. I hope the show was good. Another unintended jump that is incredibly difficult but very satisfying. This door's handle is barely in reach to Mona if you jump from the chair with full running speed. Unfortunately, this specific door handle seemingly has the smallest hitbox in the game out of all door handles, so getting it requires a delayed jump from the chair and the correct angle for both your jump and Mona's orientation, making it one of the most difficult skips in the game. Luckily, it's not a huge time save. Here, where the teacher plays the piano, after cranking the bridge down, there is a nice skip for moving the drawer. It's possible to jump on whatever is under the cloth and then straight to the book pile. You need to keep holding grab though, as at first Mona will try to fall back down. And almost right after it, at the raincoat cutscene, you don't really need to wait for 6. This game has these weird points where if you jump from them you get some sort of a boosted super jump, and in this section it allows you to skip the cutscene, here moving the box, and my favorite, opening the door without saving 6 from under the rubble, which means she won't be present to be kidnapped by the Thin Man. Time loop broken. There is some NPC manipulation in the game as well. For example, in the hospital, instead of going left and turning off life support to bait the doctor away from this room, if you follow a specific route and start his table animation, it's possible to steal the fuse right away. We call it a butt strat, because to know when to go after getting the fuse depends on when the doctor stops wiggling his rear end. And let's end this video on a very simple but effective time save in the Signal Tower chapter that not many people know about. In the Flash Throne room, do 3 jumps left, then go right, and the throne will appear much quicker. This is it for today's video, hope you liked it. If you did, consider subscribing, but for now I say goodbye.